Adam Schumann?
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to say thank you for looking after my son over there.
He was my brother. We looked after each other.
Most of the civilian population has no other way to walk up and say something to a veteran. What a reaction do you guys have to that? Has it ever started a conversation?
I've been thanked for my service, but nobody has ever thanked my wife for the sacrifices that she's made on my behalf. Tons of soldiers who are wounded, and a lot of their family members then, get involved to help provide care. So there's this group of people who are carrying the burdens of this war, and they're unknown. Nobody thanks them, nobody's aware of them, but they're carrying the burdens of our country. When I first arrived to my unit as a chaplain in 2009, it was one of the most suicidal battalions in the military. To turn that around, what we started doing is focusing on social activities, getting connected. Once you have that permission, that's when you see people starting to open up about what they're struggling with. You have to have that kind of safety and that kind of brotherhood.
The reason I made this film was to open that conversation, to sort of open the door to what this experience is like so that the civilian population can step a little bit closer in understanding what it's like. And hopefully this opens the door to our veterans, to our warriors, to share that experience.
2 Army Commendation Medals, an Army Achievement Medal. Impressive.
You never told me about those.
Every time I deployed to Iraq, 3 times back-to-back, was in a leadership role.
Right.
It's directly responsible for people's lives. It's that idea that I have to be taking care of somebody. And that comes home. You can't help anybody if you're not taking care of yourself. I saw the title of the movie, Thank You for Your Service. I guess it's the veteran in me that was like, I don't know if I want to see this. I've lived it. I don't really necessarily want to go down that path again. And then I saw it. And it really opened up a lot of things personally, but at the same time, I realized this film wasn't entirely about me or just the veteran perspective. It's about all the other perspectives. This isn't just a military experience. This is an American experience.
You back from Iraq?
Yes, sir.
You kicked some ass over there?
Yeah, man.
I think that the biggest issue that I see working at the Wounded Warrior Project is that individuals come back from deployment, and especially like in the film, they couldn't express it. We have our heart on our sleeve, but we cover it up. And so it's difficult reaching out to other people, recognizing something within yourself.
The movie, to me, it's a story of a warrior finding his way home, and home is not a place. Home is a return to self. Your dad was serving in the Navy for a long, long time. And explain a little bit about what that was like for you to see your dad come home after such a long time, and what is that like to try and approach that relationship?
My father really did struggle for a sense of place and purpose. There was a sense of this sort of stranger coming home. He told me when I was 14, my whole life, all I wanted to really do was be a father and a husband, and I wanted to get through the military so I could come home and be a dad.
The military in general is like such a crazy experience. And so for me, I think Terminal Lance was sort of my way of having a cathartic outlet for me to externalize a lot of the issues and a lot of the stuff that I experienced and put it out there for other people to relate to and to potentially help other people see that they aren't alone in these experiences. What I think is so great about your film is that it does show the effect that these guys are going through, these emotional trauma. It shows the effect that that has on their spouses and the people that are in their life. And if you keep excluding yourself, it's gonna do you so much more harm than good.
You said you wanted to die. Was that a lie? Adam.
I don't know.
When you're out of the military, whether it was by choice or not, you have to redefine that mission. I started a nonprofit called the Oscar Mike Foundation, and we just have a mission to keep people on the move, giving guys a peer group to do it with. We say adapt and overcome with everything because you literally have to do that with everything. I'm not saying that it's easy. Hopefully you have a loving wife or a best friend or a girlfriend or somebody around you that might push you towards those resources.
Hey, this couch is yours for as long as you need it, all right? You're a good man, Sergeant. You know that.
You guys are inspiring, and I thank you guys for being a part of this. Appreciate you allowing me to be part of this conversation.